Take a look at the airlines. They're all down between 2 and 4%, and the fall off was immediate. As soon as the headline crossed regarding the stimulus talks being over, at least for now, then you saw the big sell-off begin for all of the major airlines. One stock in particular I want to take a look at, Southwest Airlines. Why Southwest? You heard Gary Kelly on Squawk Box this morning. Southwest yesterday and again this morning reiterated that they plan to pursue 10% pay cuts in order to deal with what they're facing, which are these larger losses. They want to avoid furloughs, and they're going to start beginning negotiations with their unions. Well, the flight attendants union came out and said, no, we're not taking a 10% pay cut. You know, this is the kind of public jockeying you're going to get back and forth. The bottom line is this. Southwest, like all of the airlines, they cannot continue without a payroll package in place as they are currently constructed. Given the fact that you have lower demand, they are going to have to cut their costs further. And while Southwest is proud of the fact that it has never furloughed any employees in its history, Gary Kelly was very blunt in saying, look, we have to take actions in order to conserve cash. So Southwest is one that people will be watching closely. And you already know the actions that have been put in place by American, by United. They have begun furloughs, have actually furloughed more than 32,000 employees. So this is not good news for the airlines. You heard Elon basically outline the fact that these guys are waiting. And if they don't get a stimulus package, they don't get the $25 billion in order to cover payroll through March of next year.
And Phil, furloughs are the first step, or are we worried about how much cash they've got left, even if they enact?
We're not to that point about worrying about how much cash they've got left. Look, these guys have borrowed billions of dollars. I think the total is something like $51 billion in the last 6 months. I mean, it's an amazing amount of money that they have borrowed, primarily from the private market, but they've also borrowed from the federal government as well. Furloughs have already happened for a number of the major airlines, Wilf, and now you have Southwest saying, look, we don't want to pursue furloughs, but we need a 10% pay cut if we do not have government aid through March. So you're in this period here over the next 6 months. This is going to be the roughest period for the airlines because you're not seeing an increase in travel, and you've got basically September and October, they're not really going to be big travel months. If you don't get a bounce for the holidays, watch out, because that first quarter, that is the slowest time of year for the airlines.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.